many people they think that it is a let's say a get rich quick scheme, which is not. It is more a learning process, and it will take time to achieve results. All the industries will be tokenized, and this is what is happening today. I mean, this is something that we should have learned not now, but in 2013 when I guess Grayscale started. As an intelligent investor, you would like to invest like 5-10% of your capital, accumulate a dollar cost average, as we all do, and you try to get your first fraction of BTC.
Hey guys, it's all time high. My name is Kirill, and today we're going to have a talk with Anvar Sidorov, who is in a crypto already for 5 years. If you want to know how to create a capital in crypto, how to prepare before making your first steps, how to find your unique role in the industry, you definitely need to check this episode of our podcast. So give me your like, comment, and of course subscribe to the All Time High channel, and let's go! Hey Anvar, how are you doing, man?
Everything is great. Thank you, Kirill. Thank you.
Yeah, can you give a couple of words about your background? How long are you in crypto, and what's your experience?
Of course. I mean, my journey started, I would say, like in two phases. The first phase started in 2013 when I firstly read an article about BTC. Of course, I didn't get it much. I let it there. I was like following, but I was never involved. And then in 2017, like June 2017, I bought my first fraction of BTC as normal. Usually, like, as a first time purchaser, you would like to buy BTC. And then after that, I was like, I was never highly involved in terms of buying and accumulating, learning about the project. But I was like in after a certain period of time, I was getting always more involved. And then it happens that in 2019, I joined Indacoin, and I started being like fully devoted and 24/7 involved in crypto. So this is like my journey.
Great. And do you believe the crypto is the space where you can make your first $1 million?
I mean, like, absolutely. I would say it has a huge potential. Of course, we have to distinguish like gambling and knowing and investing, because many people they think that it is a let's say a get rich quick scheme, which is not. It is more a learning process, and it will take time to achieve results. But definitely, I'm sure that is gonna take you much less time than any other normal job, I would say.
Okay, and let me ask you one thing. Let's imagine 100 people who started investing in crypto. How many of them, in your opinion, will become the successful investors?
I think there is no right percentage. It is more the approach that an individual takes. It is more about the discipline, the understanding. You shouldn't like follow the mainstream media when BTC goes up, or like when the crypto is pumping. Everyone is talking about, and those people that don't do their own due diligence, of course, they buy the top, and when the market crashes, they basically stop. And this is like the mistake that majority of the people are doing. Therefore, and maybe like 100%, I did it back in the days. It is a marathon. It is not like a sprint. So this is and of course, to stay updated, to understand. In a simple words, you have to zoom out and understand where we're heading.
And what is it important to know, to understand before making your first step in the crypto and before, buying your crypto for the first time?
Like, my main approach, it is you have to start with the basics, with the fundamental, at least understand why Bitcoin has a huge potential, the technology behind that, the fundamentals, which are like massively strong. Also, I always say follow the smart money. This is very important because you have to see where the market is going, following the institutional investors like banks, VC funds, uh, financial guru, and of course the majority of them, especially those involved with traditional finance. So I wouldn't say even slowly, they are quickly shifting to the crypto space.
Okay, you mentioned follow the smart money. Can you elaborate it because it's interesting?
Follow the smart money. I would say I have a personal like list of mentors, high successful individual or high performance individual. Not all of them, but the one that I follow from traditional finance, from equity funds, investment funds, people with experience in banks like Goldman Sachs. They all converted to crypto because, of course, the idea is that in the short term, of course, not, but in the long term, that all the industries will be tokenized, and this is what is happening today. And of course, if you consider banks like Fidelity, funds like Grayscale, which are giants, they're already offering BTC as an investment instrument. So this is something that we should have learned not now, but in 2013 when I guess Grayscale started. JP Morgan, 2017, Jamie Dimon was fully against crypto or BTC, and now they're offering. I'm not sure if it's the custody, but they're offering to the private clients to buy it. Goldman Sachs offers the custody of BTC. So of course the trend is clear. Mainstream media they will always showing us the bad thing, but I guarantee you that in the back end things are getting more mature and are getting established, and the industry is just taking the right shape.
What should be the successful strategy just to create a capital in crypto?
I would say the successful strategy, according to my personal experience, and of course I was gathering information when I started. You have to first of all you have to believe in it. Once you believe in and understand, I think is the right time to buy. And I would say, of course, you don't go all in because it is not smart for you to go all in anywhere. I would say if I don't know how much is your salary, but as an intelligent investor, you would like to invest like 5-10% of your capital, accumulate a dollar cost average, as we all do, and you try to get your first fraction of BTC, and then you split your portfolio. You can add Ethereum. I would say blue chip coins, especially in bear markets, are very important. But I think real results they will be coming once the cycle finishes. So basically, if someone starts now, I suppose, of course, this is not financial advice. I suppose is gonna be like 2024 to 2025, like when the market will be pumping and all the reserves that they accumulated, if you made the right decision, they will bring you profits.
And it's also important not to sell your crypto where there is a blood on the street.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, the narrative, it's so easy, but the mainstream audience, they don't get it because you buy when there's blood in the street, when everything is red, and you try to sell and don't be greedy when the market is up. But of course, this is like very cyclical. And of whoever buys BTC at the top, like many people bought at 60, 50, just keep it there. I mean, I would say like 2 or 3 years, most probably we're gonna achieve all-time high. We're gonna pass it. So yeah.
Yeah, and do you believe people who invest in crypto right now, there are, like bulls of the Wall Street of our days?
Yeah, I think it can be a good parallel, even though I think it's more like a hybrid between Silicon Valley and Wall Street. So it is a new hybrid of categories, and I believe now, of course, it is even more difficult to make money as it was, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, of course, because the market is getting bigger. But I think it has like still a huge potential, and yeah, many people. I mean, personally, I have close friends from the banking industry working for Societe Generale that are telling me that half of their trading desk from traditional trading, like commodity trading, for instance, they moved to crypto, because of course the real money are pouring, and whenever regulations are stepping in, then it's going to be kind of game over in terms of that. Then the real money, the real capitals, the real institutions, they will be they will be injecting a huge amount of cash.
So to sum up, you believe that regulation will be positive for crypto market or vice versa negative?
Well, it really depends. I would say, I mean, like, of course, the narrative is that crypto BTC, let's say BTC was created to cut out the middleman, but definitely at this point regulations are needed because it's a little bit like a far west, many scams, many people that get hurt, especially if you check I would say Luna Terra Luna case with Celsius, and then you compare Tornado Cash, which is like pretty unbalanced because like the guy from Luna Cash is free, Celsius almost like everyone is fine, but the developer of Tornado Cash, they're having a huge problem. So this is not correct. And here is that we have to, hopefully we're going to have the right regulations punishing the people that are getting punishing, and not punishing those that are like simply offering a tool, offering a program to the consumer. So of course I'm not. I wouldn't say that I'm an expert in this field. I'm not. I'm not dealing with laws and regulations, but I think it can be healthy, especially for the good course of adoption, I would say, because like once big players are getting in, like everyone feels safe and protected, and unless they preserve our privacy and unless they preserve our, let's say, financial freedom, I think it should be fine. But this is a very very complicated topic, because if you give away something, you're gonna if you get something, you have to give away something else. So let's see how it goes.
Guys, I believe now you know more about how to create a capital in crypto. And in the next 2 episodes of our podcast, we'll tell you about which preparation steps should you take before entering the market and how to understand your role in crypto. So thank you for watching this video. I would appreciate your comment below and see you soon, guys.